What's up? I haven't done a video in quite a while, but I'm back because my favorite MC of all time, KRS ONE, knowledge reigns supreme over nearly everyone, is back with a new project with Kid Capri. It's not even on an album or anything. I just saw it on his Instagram, and it's on YouTube, and it's a 20-minute long, so it's not really a song, but it's called The Block Party. So I think it just kind of encapsulates an old school kind of hip hop block party, and it's just going to be old breaks and KRS rhyming and stuff. So haven't listened to it yet. I'm excited to check it out. KRS, like I say, favorite MC of all time. He just put out a project, an album called Streetlight, just a little bit ago. So check that out at KRS1.com. You can find all his stuff. He stays real underground these days, so it's hard to know what he's up to unless you follow that website and follow his Instagram or Twitter. But yeah, he's still doing shows everywhere, and he inspired me so much. I took philosophy in university because of him, and just the way that he thinks. His book Ruminations, my favorite book of all time. I really recommend checking that out. Ruminations by KRS. I think he's a brilliant man. So this probably won't be too deep. This track here, The Block Party, probably just be fun. So just gonna check it out. Let's go.
Check one, two. I like the way that sound. I like the way that sound. Hold up.
Kid Capri, has been down with KRS since, Return of the Boom Bap. Well, I'm sure before that, but he was produced some songs on Return of the Boom Bap. And, yep.
Now, old school.
Yes, y'all. Rock, y'all. KRS, y'all. Kid Capri, y'all. Let's go, y'all.
Yeah, that beat, that's a beat that's used a lot. I forget where it originated from, but I know Big L has used it, and OC. That song with OC and Big L on Jules. And it's been used lots of times. Old school, classic.
Block party, y'all. Woo! Forget the hype, here's the lesson. Hip-hop culture turned 47. Kid Capri on...
Hip-hop culture turned 47. Wow. I'm 43, so it's 4 years older than me. 1973. As we know the story with Kool Herc and Coke La Rock at 1520 Sedgwick Avenue in the Bronx. So, 47 years.
The turntable weapon, KRS ONE taking back 77. Yo, just before the rap, long before TV and all of that. Two turntables on mic and raw rap, or rather MC and it's what we call that a jam. Most of y'all never saw that. That's why right now we bringing it all back.
A jam? Most of y'all never saw that yet because, those days are long gone, unfortunately, and KRS sticks to the core of the culture, which so many people don't anymore. That he tries to keep it alive, and Kid Capri the same way. So respect for that.
KRS ONE, I'm just a tall cat, original MC, I can call that. Rappers today, what they say beyond whack. DJ Kid Capri brings the boom back, taking you back with skills, we prove that. I'm the MC, the crowd, I move that. Security's like, you got to move back. KRS rocks the old and new tracks, whether rock, reggae, EDM, or trap. I rock the mic.
Rock, reggae, EDM, or trap. Yeah, it's I'm a big fan of dance music too, which is KRS has been involved with drum and bass. He did a song with Goldie, and he's done some dubstep with Datsik. So yeah, he dabbles in dance music too, which a lot of people probably don't know.
Oh, that's a fact. KRS Kid Capri back to back. We came first, you dudes came after that. That's why they all jealous. We're the true legends, it's nothing they can tell us. No, you can't buy us, no, you can't sell us. Whether over music or acapellas.
You can't buy us, no, you can't sell us. Yep, KRS will never sell out. Like I was saying, he stays so underground these days. He barely pops up. The last major thing I saw him do was with an interview with Nick Cannon on his YouTube page, and that's probably the most mainstream thing I've seen him do in quite a while.
Them good fellas, nope, we never fell. Organic intelligence is faster than Dell.
We're the good fellas, nope, we never fell. That's dope.
Let's pick up the pace. DJ Kid Capri cuts on the bass. 2 turntables and a traveling case. He looks like a lawyer when he takes the case. Some start hip-hop in the 90s with Mace. Others go back to the 80s with the bass. Me, I go back to the 70s, Charlie Chase, Cold Crush Brothers. This just a taste.
Hey, some go back to the 90s, some go back to the 80s. KRS goes back to the 70s.
Just a taste of the bass in your face. I started at 21, a king and an ace. Time never wastes. We pick up the
Started at 21, a king and an ace. Dope.
ace. Walk around here, you gon' pick up your face. True legend with a new weapon, you steppin'. I rap hip hop, what are you reppin'? Forever we here, y'all here for 2 seconds. We rap the original yarn and new.
Forever we're here, y'all here for 2 seconds. Yep. You know, a lot of flash in the pans, especially, well, all the time, but more nowadays because it's so accessible.
Section, I pull 2 rappers, bad and pen. Dudes be like, hey, art is at it again. Never ending with Kid Capri cut and mix, he's scratching and blending. I send and lend a lesson. This is in your genes, no need for guessing. Or Levi'in or Calvin Klein. Open your mind and perfect your timing. Read the signs when radio stations claim they the home of hip hop. You know they lying.
Oh, there's a diss to Hot 97 and, well, every station now that says they're the home of hip hop, right? And they play R&B half the time.
Kid Capri. Let's continue with the menu. What I send you is what I've been through. KRS One turning the light on. Never weak at the beat, quite strong. Yo, Capri, turn your mic on.
On the wheel of service, I bring it back for the old days. DJ Kid Capri. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm really liking this. You know, Kid Capri brings the energy. I saw him, I think I've seen him live one time. He was DJing for Rakim when he did a show in Toronto. So, yeah, Kid Capri, been around forever. Love him.
Knowledge reigns supreme, yo, you seeing it. He's DJing it, I'm emceeing it. The whole spot gets hot, yo, when we in it. We not just doing hip hop, we actually be in it. So when they come,
You know, I don't just do hip hop, I am hip hop, right? KRS, that whole philosophy is, you know, central to his, you know, the central tenet, right? That you're not just doing hip hop, you are hip hop.
to your mind, we feeling it, steering it. Real hip hop, you hearing it. This is that street music we used to rock. Yo, Capri, what you got? Sometimes you have to go back and rock it like that. Go back for facts before rap. Poor whites, Puerto Ricans and blacks. Burnt down buildings and all that. Live in the party, everybody on strap.
Yeah, you know, that brings up images of Wild Style, right? Of the burned out Bronx and everything from the 70s. Yeah, it was a crazy different world back then.
Had to be fat, fresh, or cable, ill, but not black. Yo, we got the party up while people drink the coke and Bacardi up. Kid Capri at the castle, don't start me up. Everybody hands and they arms be up. Gangs, everybody crews be arming up. Fight break out, you had to call the army up. These days, dudes calling they mommy up. No death, that's why they rhyming sucks.
These days they're calling their mommy up. Yep, you know, things were pretty brutal back then. You think hip-hop started too with like kids pretty much, like 14 years old, Crazy Legs, and a lot of the people that, you know, were in the birthplace of hip-hop were just literally kids, you know, not even older, you know, like 20 years old, but literally 14, some of them. So it's crazy.
Going, I don't mind the cut. With skills, I don't need a lot of luck. I see the goal, like a hockey puck. If you a disc jockey, you should ride the cut. So I'm riding and gliding and sliding, no lying. I take it back like a Mayan. Like the fish that I'm buying, the heat that I'm applying prepares when I eat, when I'm dining. What I mean about eating and dying, it refers to the beat and me speaking and rhyming. Keep timing, keep climbing. Beats are switch while I keep on rhyming.
Beats are switched while I keep on rhyming. Yeah, it's dope. Kid Capri is dropping everything in the background there, and KRS just sliding over top of it. Yeah, this is really good.
Yeah, 1, 2. Gang A for the knowledge, R for the reins, S for supreme, man, straight off the brain. KRS One, that is the name. Me and a real MC are the same.
Me and a real MC are the same. Yep, best MC of all time. KRS, and don't forget him on your list, right? I see a lot of these top 50 lists that have been coming out, and KRS keeps getting forgotten, which is ridiculous. You know, you're not a fan of hip hop if you don't have him in your top 5 at least.
That's why I came. I don't talk dumb shit or play the game. Lifting my people up, that's the aim. Yo, enter the dragon, I spit the flame. DJ Kid Capri, it's no mystery. Next to Brucey B, let's mixtape history. Then the MC.
Percy P, or was that? Oh, was he talking Brucey B or Percy P? Both of them made mixtapes, but probably Brucey B.
Did not get the seat, 1994 or 1993. So here it is, listen if you choose to. Kid Capri, cut it up like we used to. Ha, and like that, there it is. Rewind, play this back for your kids. I ain't gotta reminisce all that we did. I'm here to reminisce how we all got through. The real you, not the fake you. That's why I got another funky break for you.
Nice, man. You could just drop this 20-minute at a party, and yeah, it would really go off. I like all the cutting too that Kid Capri is doing.
DJ Kid Capri, let's go. Knowledge reign is supreme. Steve, I got another bump you can bring. You hit it. I got another bump you can bring. You hit it. Yeah, I'ma do it right here. Right here. Let's go, let's go. Steve, I'm not quite through. I got another bump you can bring. You hit it. Ignorance and self-doubt, that is not you. Knowledge and courage, that's how you got through.
Ignorance and self-doubt, that is not you. Knowledge and courage, that's how you got through. Yeah, you know, KRS also does a lot of lectures, and, you know, he's I'd say he's half or 1/3 philosopher, 1/3 MC, 1/3 motivational speaker. So yeah, check out some of his lectures if you never have. He drops a lot of knowledge.
Dumb shit was trying to stop you. Now you know what to do and what not to do. I'm spitting so the facts you can get it straight. Kid Capri, that's the father of the mixtape.
We're gonna take it down right about now. Kick me, come on.
Let's go, let's go.
Father of the mixtape. You know, how many times has that been used? You know, like I know the one that comes most to the forefront is Big Daddy Kane on A Taste of Chocolate, and many MCs have used that break.
Whoa. Yeah, some of that. Right there. Just throwing them on. KRS One flowing is strong. This won't be long, but this is what we mean when we used to say to the break of dawn, and you don't stop and rock on. This a block song played when the cops are gone. In your car at home, get your WAP on. Get the freak on, man.
Get the WAP on. Yep, I'm not doing the WAP for you though.
Speak on, keep the beat on, I turn the streets on. I ain't never gonna stop, I'ma keep on. If you're reaching for the top, you should reach on. No doubt, let your vision be born. Keep on, be strong, keep on, be strong. KRS!
Hey, look, right about now, we're gonna get into the old school beat of things, you know what I'm saying? With the light-skinned brother DJ Kid Capri, the chief rocker star child, in the house at this time, as we proceed to do it like this.
Once again, it's time again to
Yeah.
bomb again, shall I begin? It's time to win. You talk about spitting, I am in. You wanna talk about the written? I got 10. You wanna talk about the classics? I got 10, maybe 20, man, it's funny, I stopped counting them, but I got my friend.
I can just picture the b-boys getting on the floor now. Yeah, this block party, you can really imagine it.
You might know him, he's number one at the top of 10. He's bought and sold DJs, he's not with them. The dopest MCs in the world rocks with him. Wow, you might say how, but one of the dopest MCs are rocking with this dude right now. Blast from the past, teach a class, get the cash quick. KRS, Kid Capri, that's another classic.
Nice. I love when Chris, you know, one thing that I criticize a bit about him nowadays is that he used to experiment with his flow so much and do fast rhyming and stuff, and now he sticks kind of to the basic, you know, ABC kind of rhyming, but when he throws in, you know, some quick rhyming like that, I love that. So that was one of my favorite bars so far.
Round here, get your tickets fast, quick. Many cups we packed, we smashed it, and that was it. The facts are clear, yo, the record is there. All you sucker DJs, you better beware. On top of your game, you better be there. Cause when we grab the set, yo, we don't care. Yo, I'm here to bring the light, though, the wine to wear. My light is so bright, it's like you lighting the flare. Got you fighting the glare, man, I spit all facts. Capri is the conductor, he trains on tracks. Skills they all.
He's the conductor, he trains on tracks. You know, the double meaning there. Nice.
Black man, fuck all that. I'm that old school Marcus Garvey, you up on that. What I did in the past, I ain't stuck on that. I'm rocking you right now, why don't you come on back? Promoters, they call back with that big old stat. Man, I still tag my name with the drips on that. Yeah.
Nice. Promoters, they call back. Yeah, KRS is steady touring. You know, that's what he does. He is always on tour. And the interesting thing, I don't know if you know that he doesn't fly. So when he goes to Europe and stuff, he takes a boat. It takes him like a week or something to get across. The Queen Mary, he's always talking about taking a boat, which is, you know, I don't think many other MCs do that.
I lived all that, so I'm taking you back. Man, most of these DJs, they are basically whack. That boom in the back should be breaking your back, but instead they only interested in getting the stack. Or grabbing the bag, selling out their mom and their dad. Their style is so sad, look what they have. Bring it back one more time, Capri. One more time, just one more time. I just wanted to finish before I diminish. This is just a practice, or rather a scrimmage. I know it takes a village, but youngsters can learn from just one positive image.
Nice. I know it takes a village, but young ones can learn from just one positive image. Great.
What you got? You know they'll never be. What? Take it back, oh no, they'll never be. Don't like me, okay, Capri, oh no, they'll never be. H-I-P or H-O-P, that's why it's hard to say. emcee, keep it going, somebody just like me. KRS ONE, I'm on the MIC. Rockin' it, rippin' it, mixin' it, you rappers ain't fucking with me. You gotta see our tour. KRS Kid Capri, the epitome, lyrically giving you more. You gotta check our status. Live in the club, we the baddest. The microphone sound is the average. I got the mic in hand, taking you back to the era when the DJ was rock with no band. DJ Kid Capri, he plays.
Yeah, the DJ. You know, the DJ used to be so prominent in hip hop that I don't know if you know, but when the Funky 4 plus One More was on Saturday Night Live, I think they had the DJ in the front and the MCs in the back. You know, it just used to be the complete opposite. Now, who knows any DJs, right? Is there any prominent DJ that backs up an MC these days? You know, besides DJ Premier with Prime and stuff. You know, I can't think of one.
For the people, mixed like a paintbrush, the club is an easel. Giving too much fake shit, it can be lethal. Let the real reach you in, you know how we do. BDP, the original street crew. This the type of style only for a few people. This is the original, there is no equal. I do that new shit, but this is what I keep to. Take it on the.
I do that new stuff, but this is what I keep to, right? And it keeps to the essence.
Just like that, KRS ONE, I MC, I don't rap. The mainstream heard it and they called it back. But this is the scholarship, we spitting the fact. So maintain the rhyme, don't stop the rhyme. Maintain the rhyme, don't stop the rock. I was a leader of the new school with Scott LaRock. It's the teacher, I come to enlighten your blind. Who you know from the golden age, keeping it high? At the universities, I be speaking a lot.
You know, who do you know from the golden age of keeping it hot, right? You know, you got LL who's in TV, and Ice Cube who's in movies and stuff. Well, Ice Cube's still dropping music, but KRS, one of the few pioneers, still doing it, still sticking to the underground essence.
They wondering when he gon' stop. Never forever because I'm down by law. Kid Capri, put the bass in this. My name is Chris, excellence, I aim for this. Top 5 like Jada Kiss, I'm trained for this. Right now you're hearing the sacredness.
Top 5 like Jada Kiss. Yeah, I would say number 1. Number 1, I'm sorry I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
I don't wait for this, knowledge reigns in this. I'm awakening this, you need to wake up, cause things be faking this. No hate with this, just the sacredness. Digging the crates for this. Ask yourself, are you made for this? Or do you want some money in the fame from this? That's the beef, and you, the same as this. Then you wanna front on the mic like you the same as Chris. I'm ashamed of this, how you carry yourself. You so selfish, y'all should marry yourself.
So selfish, y'all should marry yourself.
It's something you don't put on the shelf. Real culture, that's something that you put on yourself. You don't diss the foundation for something else. You improve it, you move it, you increase its health.
You don't diss the foundation for something else. You improve it and move it. Exactly, the foundation of hip hop. MCing, DJing, graffiti writing, and beatboxing. So, as he would say, street fashion, street entrepreneurialism. The essence and foundation of hip-hop.
But they ain't ready for no nation building. They walk past the church and the Mason building. TV shows, they are made for children, but adults be turning them up by the millions. Forget it, that's too much preaching. Try to find out where I'm speaking this weekend.
That's too much preaching. Yeah, people always saying, oh, I don't want preaching in my rhymes and stuff like that. That's ridiculous, I think. Anytime anyone's trying to drop knowledge, they always just dismiss it with preaching. You don't get ahead thinking that way.
This is all about hip-hop's preservation. Happy New Year to the hip-hop nation. Shout out to all the other stations. But when it comes to hip-hop, you're dealing with the creation. Jams in the park, guns spark in the dark. Taking rappers out 2 by 2, Noah's Ark. This is not a chart, this the art.
Taking rappers out 2 by 2, Noah's Ark. Man, this is dope. This is a really good song. I hope it gets a lot of attention, but it won't, sadly.
It's not the end, this is a start. I'm just doing my part. Rock on, it's butter like popcorn. My show's about 60 minutes and I'm gone. If loving hip-hop ain't right, then I'm wrong. This is why I grab the mic and write songs. Yes, y'all, you don't stop. KRS One, rock on! That's right. DJ Kid Capri, wheels of steel, KRS on the mic, let's go! Ready on the left, ready on the right, steady with the needle, steady with the mic.
Damn, this is really getting into a groove here.
Shout out to my people, ready for the fight? Stay ready, I'm bringing a piece and a pipe. KRS One, that's a beast on the mic. 30-something years, never cease with the mic. You see me in the dark, I'm increasing the light. DJ Kid Capri,
me in the dark, I increase in the light.
And he's really tight. Others get loose, but he's what you like. We fresh for 2020, increasing your sight.
Hey, so this really is a really new track. This is awesome. 2020. That's great that he dropped. Every year, fresh for 1986, you suckers. Fresh for 1987, you suckers. Every year he's dropped a track where he said that. And it'd be fun to put a compilation of which song he says that in. I wonder if he'll say it at the end here, but 2020.
No need for the hype, you ain't leaving the night. We the raw DJs and the MCing type. Dudes ain't eating cause they ain't seeing right. Superior MC skills, we alright. 1 show, 2 shows, 3 shows a night. Money stacks up, it increases its height. We give the people exactly what they like. 2 turntables, I mix it in 1 mic. All night, we keep it hot with the rhyme. Others say they don't, but it's all in their mind. They ain't focused on the rhyme, they focused on crime. I can see in the future how they falling behind. So I stepped with the rep that I kept while they slept. I crept to the depth of the skills I won't forget. I don't know what they doing and what they gon' get, but I took a vow to preserve and protect.
I don't know what they're gonna get, but I took a vow to serve and protect. Right? Obviously he's talking about hip hop and not policing. Right? There's the sound of the police.
Whether dry, whether wet, stay off the original path, I'll never let. Better yet, put this thing in order. Yo, Capri, switch it up so I can drink this water. takeover, this a makeover. I be hearing Kid Capri in my Range Rover, block party.
I be hearing Kid Capri in my Range Rover.
Pass the Bacardi, other dudes bump Capri in the Ferrari. No game, no Atari. Kid Capri will make your head bob like Marley. Sorry.
Head bob like Marley. Yeah, that's clever.
Had you spit it, sorry Marley, I had to get it. When I'm live in the party, you have to hear it. I come with an army of ancestral spirits. Africa pendant, you have to wear it. Dudes so fake it and fake they can't bear it. Can't get near it. Light so bright in they sight they can't clear it. Now that you heard the original, go share it. Other DJs be scared.
You heard the original, go share it. Yeah, you know, a lot of these breaks are the original of of songs that have been done in the modern age, right? So yep, now share the original.
No prepared. DJ Kid Capri, he just aired. That's right. We bringing it to you block party style. KRS Kid Capri. Let's go, let's go. Y'all know what it is.
I don't know how this can't put a smile on your face. You know, this is a great track.
Let's go, let's go. Yo, come on, pick it up. Kid Capri, going up, give it up. As you can hear, this dude is quick as fuck. Give it up, this is gonna lift your truck. With KRS One, you know what's up. It's strictly the culture that we hold up. The place gets live when we roll up. We taking you back, cause we don't front. Open up the roof.
We taking you back because we don't front. You know, taking you back in the day, so we don't front. You know, we don't lie. Another great double entendre. KRS be dropping them today.
We go up, accelerate your mind, let the speed go up. Divine with the rhyme, I rock non-stop. Hip hop started on my block.
Hip hop started on my block. Yeah, KRS grew up across the street from 1520 Sedgwick Avenue, so it was pretty much destined to happen, right? That KRS would be, such a keeper of the hip hop flame. And you know, I don't know if just as an aside, did you know that the guys that ran Rough Riders, D, and I forget the other guy's name, but who ran Rough Riders with DMX and everything, they lived in 1520 Sedgwick Avenue in the Bronx.
That other shit, I'm not. That's the first style I rock. People like KRS still spitting, and I answer why not. Others like he still got it, I'm shocked. Man, they trapped in a time lock, and I'm not. Let's rock.
They trapped in a time lock, and I'm not.
You're too hot for them. Yes, it's time for real hip hop again. Original style right off the block again. In a cypher and off the top again. These whack ass rappers, I'm not with them.
Top again. You know, KRS is always known for freestyling, and I'm sure some of this is freestyle.
I don't feel Big Pun or Scott in them. I don't feel B.I.G. or Pac in them. When they flow, I want to bring a mark to them. But I'm not knocking them, I'm on top of them. Right now we educating a lot of them. Let me stop with them, bring hip hop to them. It's cultural suffocation, they need oxygen.
Cultural suffocation, and they need oxygen.
Back to the block again. That's right, the block party style. KRS One, DJ Kid Capri. Big up, big up. Yes, y'all. Rock, y'all. Hip hop, y'all. Don't stop, y'all. From the block to the top, make it hot, y'all. JMJ, Big Pun, got my rock, y'all. KRS is electric, he will shock y'all. Wax sucker DJs, I am not y'all. I'm at the top, y'all. Yeah, I'm known to spit that old school, that old hood, that old Coleman shit. When you see me, you know what you supposed to get. MCing on the mic when I'm holding it. Man, these rappers ain't even coming close to it. Where we going? Where we going? Get the break. Where we going? Cause you the boss, of course. Come on, Kid Capri, go off, Yes, y'all. KRS, that's the best, nothing less, y'all. I stay fresh, y'all. East to west, y'all. Kid Capri, cut it up, bring it back on the track, cause you know what's up. Live mixing, live spitting on the cut. Man, you should charge by the pound for the cut. You get the cash shoes, I'ma go nut. You and me, you
cash shoes, I'ma go nut. Cashew nuts. Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna perform this track, you know, this 20-minute track, you know, in concert, if they'll do it, or if this is just a one-off.
We're not known for the mixing. You and me, you and I, known for the spitting. Got it sewn up, cause we well known for ripping. We take trips while DJs be tripping. We do them cities that other rappers be skipping. Wild style, me style, freestyle, or written. Global, yet local, like fried chicken. Money start piling up when I'm spitting. Live at the hop, KRS start hipping. Especially when the boom boom bap is what's missing. Rip it up, Kid Capri, switch it up.
Bap is what's missing, that's for sure. Big beat.
Let's go.
I laugh, Kid Capri, come on.
Time for boom bap again. KRS One hits the stage about 10.
Got his reggae stylings.
Working them out, heartbeats never end. Giving them the who, the why, and the when. Peace, love, unity, and joy I will send. Knowledge and truth, yes, I will defend. But let a boy speak after I speak again. Back chat means you want your life to end. This is that real shit they be pretend. Worldwide people want the fake shit to end. Bring back the real hip-hop once again. This is the foundation style, not a trend. We fix the
Foundation style, not a trend.
Cause we never broke. Wild style like Toloka, no joke. I spit the Pepsi back with no coke. Me, I stay late, awake and awoke. Real life master teacher, take notes. You got to read the books that I wrote. Universities, they quote what I spoke. I take it back to the sheepskin coat. Original rhyme.
Back to the sheepskin coat. Wow, I'm loving this.
From the mind and the throat. I switch the channel cause I hold the remote. Are they on my level? The answer is nope. Blastmaster KRS One is too dope. I travel by land and I will take a boat.
Take a boat? There you go, that's what I was talking about.
Some rather fly, I'd rather float.
Fly, I'd rather float.
I'm selling soul, I just won't.
Sell your soul, I just won't.
Strong like the oak, and I'm built from the street cuz. Take it to the street. DJ Kid Capri, KRS. Let's go back to the days of old, when I first sat down and I made my goal. I was only 13 when I saw the vision, breaking MC and graffiti, writing, cutting and mixing. Fast forward 40.
He was only 13. Yeah, he left home when he was like 13, 14, you know, because he wanted to be like a philosopher. So, and he couldn't stand being at home, you know. He was always a unique soul from the very beginning.
Years with the Scott rock now. Other rappers shot down, others locked down. You talk about selling out, I am not down. In that corny ass rapper section, I am not down. I come with the original hip hop block sound. In honor of the pioneers that are not around. No need
Of the pioneers that are not around, you know, like Lovebug Starsky, who died. You know, there's so many people from you know, original hip hop that have passed away, and yet very, very few acknowledgements. So someone like KRS will always do that. So that's another great thing that he does.
Watch it get down, I already got down. The doors that were closed, they got steady knocked down.
Get down, I already got down. You know, Get Down from Netflix.
Crash through the ceiling, standing on the top now. Rhyme style spicy like the Kung Pao. I write for the past, the future, and right now. You wanna preserve hip hop? Well, here's how. Master the element, master an element. Age, race, class, and gender are irrelevant. All you gotta be is intelligent, and you can see that real hip-hop is all about your embetterment. I'm yelling it, telling it, opinions irrelevant. These are verbal skills from Project Tenements. KRS the ghetto resident, show me the mic, 1, 2, 3, I'm on it, no hesitance.
Nice. Man, I wanted that to just keep going and going and going. That was 20 minutes. It felt like 2 minutes. You know, that was incredible. I loved it, and I think it's just such a shame, you know. It's on his YouTube channel, KRS's YouTube channel. I think it has 1,000 views. You know, I just wish this is the essence, right? And people, I don't think it's just me. I think even someone that was younger could really feel this, right? They don't have to know where all the breaks come from or be familiar with them. It's just it just puts you in an incredible mood, and you know, just brings joy, right? So I think it was really good, and you know, I hope that you know, maybe by doing this video I'll get 1 or 2 extra people to check it out. So yeah, I love it. Thanks, KRS. You know, you've really changed my life, and you know, I really owe a lot of you know, the way that I think in that to KRS, and I'm not ashamed to give him credit for that. I think he's an incredible guy who doesn't get near the credit that he should. He should be everywhere, you know, talking. I wish he was like Lord Jamar going on Vlad. You know, I wish KRS was on there all the time and had a real platform. But I don't think that's, you know, I don't think he's interested in that, right? He just likes sticking to the foundation and touring and doing his music, and also books. I know he has some new books that he's just dropped. So yeah, check out KRS1.com. You know, that's a good way to follow him. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this as much as me. Let me know what you think in the comments, and you know, like and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Thanks so much. Till next time.